Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Currently doing a little bit of porting for this 90mm to fit back onto the stock 5.7 manifold. The intakes are already ported. I just needed to do the I already forgot the name of it, but as you can see the marks of oil across the stock one. In other words, this is too big for the stock 5.7 throttle body, and then this is a 90mm, and unfortunately might be too big for the 5.7, because as I'm measuring, I might need to take off most of the plastic off of the manifold, which might seem stupid to do. So I personally probably do not recommend getting a 90mm, just because the amount of things you gotta take off the 5.7. I think this fits best on a 392 or an aftermarket manifold, because the 5.7 definitely cannot handle this. Maybe it can. I'll do my best to not take off as much plastic as possible. Yeah, I did stick a rag in there, making sure that nothing goes in. I already taken off so much just to make this one fit. I had it on before, but I was losing power, and then I was like, you know what, let me switch it back on. I kind of don't want it just laying around. And as I was measuring, this was too small for this, so I had to report it, which was I'm currently doing. My Dremel is currently being charged because it kind of drained the battery for the amount of basically I was using it. Right now I'm just waiting on that. One thing I can say compared to the last time I uploaded a video is I changed my water pump. The old one kind of failed. It's just a one straight out of auto parts. I didn't buy no aftermarket high performance one because I don't really need one. I did get a 180-degree thermostat. Since, you know, change the water pump, might as well change the old one. So I did. It's actually doing pretty good. I actually also bought it from an auto parts, and as I knew it was going to be much more reliable, the car feels normal. The one bad part is that it's not tuned for the fans to turn on earlier, which is kind of bad in that end, but you can change them after a tune if you have one. The first time I turn it on, it goes up to 220, and then it turns on and it drops it to 180. And if I'm casually cruising, it stays at 185, never goes over 190. If you're drag racing, I do not recommend this without a tune for the fans, just because they need to be turned on early. And when you're not driving, cruising, like just cruising around, the temperature will stay above like 190 to 200, just because the fans aren't really needing to turn on. Either way, rip coil packs, change the spark plugs. The car is doing great, performs great. Gas mileage still terrible. Manifold fine, everything is fine on the car. Everything's fixed. Heads, everything is perfect. It's actually doing really good. Might want to get a tune though, because it's worthless without a tune. But I think that's it. I'll probably upload a separate video for this with the ported manifold and ported throttle body. Thank you, and hopefully you don't do the same mistake I did.